And we are live. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully everyone has had a great week and start to your weekend. Today is Saturday. I know we're supposed to be streaming on Fridays, but I had a massive windstorm here where we were at, and my power kept cutting out yesterday. And because the power kept cutting out, I wasn't feeling too confident with being able to actually maintain a live stream, which is ultimately why I said we're going to postpone it to tomorrow. And here we are. It's tomorrow. So today we are going to be playing some Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord. We're going to be continuing our Chatterlord series to try and get us to that a nice stopping point, right? We want to wipe maybe one or two like complete factions off the map and expand the Northern Empire until I think we're the Northern Empire. I don't know for sure, but we want to essentially expand the Northern Empire until we say, okay, we've done our job. We can sign off on Taurus and his escapades, and then we can find a new modded a new mod list essentially to create a new playthrough on. And that's kind of the goal over the next couple of streams for Mount and Blade, is to wrap up Chatterlord. That way we actually finish this, right? And then we will at least start looking into new mods, maybe something that's more like fantasy-esque instead of what we currently have. But I haven't looked at the Nexus mod page or anything like that for Bannerlord in quite a while. So I don't know. It's been over a year. I have no idea what else has come out. On news of other items that we typically been live streaming, we will be coming back with our War Tales series. Took a little bit of a break from that, but we will be back with the Lost Legion next week. So we will be resuming our War Tales playthrough of the Region Locked next week, and then we'll be alternating between Bannerlord and War Tales. We might sprinkle in a little bit of Crown Wars here and there. But yeah, that's really all I've got for quick channel, background info to get us started. And without further ado, Bannerlord. So currently we're in Amprella, right? And I believe we are at war with both the Khuzaits and Sturgia. Okay, so we're at Amprella, which is kind of in between, a little bit of everything here. Now, Sturgia has kind of been taking a bit of a hit, right? Like they're kind of foobarred between all the losses they've been taking. We are, I really want us to get a hold of another major area like Sabir and push this way, because we do own Teal. Like our clan specifically owns Teal, and there's a ton of defenders that we have in Teal, so I'm not worried about us losing it. I really want us to do a final push into the Khuzaits, though. That way we can get this wrapped up and just kind of get all this handled, right? We don't have very many defenders at Morenia, so losing that will suck. And it looks like we are getting besieged over here at Ov Castle as well. What we really need to do is kind of just prepare ourselves to, get a few more people prepped and ready to kind of do a final push into the Khuzait area, and then we will go from there. And that's kind of what I'm planning on doing here. We're going to go ahead and amass an army. Ooh, Forentos, that's a decent amount, but we're not going to do that. We'll take Vlad. We'll leave Ellipsos and everything like that. We're going to take all the really cheap units that we can get a hold of, right? Like 100 for 15. Anything that's like sub 20 or so for about 100, I'm okay with. So that's going to cost us about 300, but we're going to have a massive army, right? So I'm okay with this. It's going to take a little bit for everyone to get to us, but that's okay. As people are flocking to us, we are going to be in a really good spot for us to go attack Espinosa. There's 244 defenders here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get prepared. We're going to start besieging the castle, right? And then I am going to go ahead and start building. Okay, how much? 4,000? I can do that. Boom. And then we will build a battering ram and we could build some siege towers, but I'm not too worried about that. And we don't actually need a third. We don't need a third trebuchet because we have a fire ballista that we can use. But we're going to wait for people to come to us, right? That's essentially what we'll be doing. Once we finish building this, we could do some actual towers. I'm not too worried about that though. And I just really want us to be at a good spot here. So we got Loki back. Loki got captured, but I mean, we've got him here, so we're fine. And we definitely have plenty of actual units at this point, right? But move that to the reserve. We're going to slowly move everyone to the reserve here, right? Okay. And once this is built, we're going in. Like instantly going in. Pausing and doing all of that. So that's kind of what we've been doing. Okay, we have the battering ram. Boom, 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 and boom. All right. Now we're leading the assault. We'll be able to take out these guys pretty quickly. I'm not too worried about it. And we will at least take Espinosa Castle and start pushing into the Khuzaits. And if we can wrap around and start hitting Sturgia from behind, I think that'll be pretty beneficial. And honestly, I'm not too worried about actively managing where our units are going. We don't have to worry about siege towers, so we actually have ladders prepped. But we do have some, you know, battering rams here. So this will be nice. Did we lose our battering ram already? Did our battering ram really just get got? No, we didn't. Why is no one helping me push this?
Under my command! Take over command!
I have no idea why no one's helping us, so let's get this moving. I don't know why people weren't moving the battering ram. But that's okay. Hopefully we'll get it there on time. Hopefully. I mean, we're pretty well defended, right? So. Oh, well, there went part of the roof. There went another part of the roof. Not looking too hot right now. Oh no, that's gonna hurt. Well, there was a guy there. Ouch. That took a lot of people out. Should be coming up on the gate, I think. I think the gate's right up here. Oh, the gate's up there and to the right. Oh, no. I don't know if we're actually going to make it to the gate with this. Do we have ladders?
Loose formation!
I don't know if this battering ram's gonna survive. I went over his head. What? Get that battering ram up there. Come on. Mind me just seeing Bonjour here. Bonjour. Guys, can you guys like move, please? Great.
Sergeants in charge, kill them!
Oh, delegate command was off. I didn't realize that. I'm just single-handedly hatching my way through this thing. Boom. I forgot. Whenever I'm in a cinematic area, I need to go to third person. That way you don't see, like, you can actually see my head. Nope, it hit them all. I wouldn't want to fight me neither. They're all running. Well, that's basically over. We're just taking out stragglers at this point. I took a lot of damage in this fight, honestly. I probably shouldn't have been fighting like this, but it is what it is. We took a lot of losses, too. We lost 58 people. Okay. We could take some prisoners. We'll take the really like high-end ones, right? And then we'll leave the rest. Okay. And then we'll take a couple of like the stuff, and then the rest we'll just give away. I do not want this castle. First and foremost, I don't want that. But now that we have Espinosa, right? We're gonna shove. We're gonna instantly start shoving. I don't think we own Amprella, do we? Okay, we have -1 relation. We have 27 with him. We have none with his Saliana or whatever. Let's give it to him, right? We'll at least gain a lot of relation with this guy, and we'll get our influence back for not getting it, right? Who is attacking Amprella? Who is insane enough to attack Amprella? We have a massive doom stack here, and I'm taking this. There's a lot of defenders here. Holy shit, there's a lot of defenders. A very large amount of defenders. So we're going to make sure that we are we'll do a few fire onagers as well as trebuchets, and then we do have a fire ballista, right? Or no, that's just a regular ballista. Let's go ahead and build the regular ballista just so it's up, and we will go ahead and build everything out. We're gonna take our time with this one. We'll get all this stuff built, right? We sued for peace? Oh, my lord. They're paying 9,000 as tribute per day. Okay, I guess that's fine. We need to go ahead and disband this army. And we can reform one once we go to teal. They took Amprella? Fuck. Well, Amprella was never ours, I don't think. I can't believe they managed to actually take Amprella. And I hope Amprella was never ours. Because we own... What are the fiefs? We have Physaean, Myzea, Epicratea, Teal, and Diathma. So we have a decent amount of, like, cities, right? Yeah, we own Myzea and Physaean. And we are in the negative on a lot of them. Teal, somehow, we are, like, very positive on. I don't know how we're making so much money on this. Like, we're getting a lot in taxes, I guess. And we do have Joe Garris still, surprisingly. Yo, what's going on? It's Smithing Part Grind Simulator. Yes, it is. We are going to go to Valdiv and prepare to shove Sabir. How are we doing? Like on all of our units? Let's go to Teal actually first. Okay. We are going to go to the Tavern District. We'll go ahead and ransom all of our prisoners off. Make a little bit of money. We don't really need money. We have a absolute massive amount of money, right? We're getting a ton from tributes as well. Let's go ahead and let's go to the keep, manage our garrison. What are we looking like here? We have 319 troops, right? And we have a decent amount of Imperial archers and infantrymen. We have 166 Sturgeon recruits. So all of these guys need to get leveled up. I do not know why they're not getting leveled up. And having that many recruits is disgusting. So Teal, where are we at? You. Training for Teal. Improved garrison training. Okay. We have a ton of units here, right? So we might as well have them start doing their stuff. Okay. How much food do we have? We only have 5 units of food. We need to buy a shit ton of food. I need to have enough food for an army here. We have a decent amount of just random bullshit, but we need actual food. Let's get rid of all this silk. I don't know why we have this much like trade goods. Give me, ooh, that was a lot of fish. That is a metric fuck ton of fish. I don't need this much fish. Take like what? 100 and some odd units of grain. Get a ton of butter as well. Take all the butter. We will take some cheese. And we will take all the beer. Take all the dates. We actually don't need the dates or the beer. That's pretty expensive. And we will take fish. Okay. We have plenty of food now. 287 units of food. And we are going to start marching over to Sabir. And we are going to begin pulling in people for our army. Right? 20 for 85 units is not very good. I'll take Bellathor. We will take Jeremos, Mattis, Lycalian. We will do Vlad. Wow, dude, some of these guys are pretty expensive. I don't think we must not have our second party out there. Let's take a look at our clan real quick. We have, how many parties do we have? We have 2, so we need to make one more. We need to put Overlord back in charge of having his own party. We don't have a really good spot for us to do that, so we're going to do that after we go to Sabir. We're going to take Sabir and then Varnovopol. Can we not? Fuck. Guys, why are we declaring war when we're still at war right now? We do not need another war. You guys are being stupid. We're losing this war against freaking Sturgia right now, guys. And now we're at war with Aserai? Like, come on. I actually don't own any of this stuff, so it's going to be interesting. Okay. First and foremost, let's go ahead and put the regular ballista out there. How many units are we going up against? 364? We'll be fine. Now we got 500. So we're going to build our siege camp. Get a battering ram. First and foremost. Then we're going to get a couple trebuchets. Get a couple trebs out. Oh yeah, these guys are screwed. We're leading the assault because we have a treb up. I definitely zoomed out when I shouldn't have. I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know how healthy our trebuchets are going to be, but we'll figure it out. And we're just going to go ahead and send it at this point, right? What is this?
Hear me! Sergeants, take command!
Okay. Where is our... Okay, cool. They're pushing. Sweet. That's all I care about. Keep hitting him in the chest and aim a little bit higher. Oh, he got staggered. Okay, I'm gonna shove. Okay, Sturgeon Hunter down. I'm not seeing much over there. Not seeing much over here. Yep, okay, not too worried about it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get these freaking ladders up because these guys are not doing it. Get up. Get up these freaking ladders, boys. Move. Shove. Get up there. Thank you. I didn't realize I needed to be the one to lift the damn ladder. All right, we're actually here. Let's go. I'm helping. A little bit. The inside gate's actually pretty easy to break. All right, here we go. Eat. Get me in here. Get me in here. Eat. Oh, I'm stuck. I shoved way too hard. Took a ton of damage for it. Shove. I'm going down here. I'm about to get my ass beat. Yep. We definitely won, but damn. I pushed way too hard, didn't have any support there. All right. Oh no, someone died in our party and I didn't pay attention to who it was. That's unfortunate. We need a Bannerlord 1400s expansion. Warband is 1200s, is 1000s, fired and sword with 1600s. We need a 1400s game so I can RP as Henry. Who's Henry? Oh, Henry. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Got it. Oh, I lost Kyle Drywall's Bane. No, not Kyle Drywall's Bane. He had such good gear. Shit. Well, I'm capturing this. First and foremost. After losing Kyle Drywall's Bane with the really good gear that I got, that I built for him, man, that is absolutely freaking horrendous. I am so upset. Okay, anyway. We're going to go ahead and go to the garrison real quick. And we don't have very many units, right? They've got 192 here. But let's go to the dungeon. And we are going to send in all of our guys here, right? We can recruit some troops, but there's not really much that we can do. We're kind of hurting on units at this point, right? So what we could do is we could either just hold up in Sibir and start rebuilding our units, right? Or we can we can see, at least scout ahead of our Novopol and see what they've got. Let's do that. Just see what we have here. Because we've got a few amount that are ruined, that are hurt, right? Like, but not a ton. Like 600 units is the best that we've got. And they have 627 here with the garrison, and they're going to have 2 parties. So they're actually going to have about 700 units. It's more than what we can handle, unless we want to starve them out. And I don't think we can starve them out at this point. So we are going to be in for a bit of a pickle. And there's the Napoleonic Wars. Yes, I do know the Napoleonic Wars one. Yeah, we need to, I guess, pull more units over here onto this war effort. But if we do that, then we're making our other side weaker. This guy's is a day and a half, is a little bit over a day away, right? We do have a decent amount of cohesion still, so let's go ahead and kind of bolster our numbers here a bit. And I don't know if I can like get rid of these guys. No, they're already here. They're not gonna. 12 and 13. Okay, I don't want to pull everybody for this effort. I want some people, some of these guys to like rebuild and build new armies. So we're going to just go ahead and wait in Sibir, right? And what I will do in the meantime is we're going to go ahead and make a new party and make Overlord the ruler of the leader of this party. We can actually make a 4th party, right? And this is where Loki the Third comes into play, because if I remember correctly, he is also the leader of a army. And what we'll do is we'll just have them set up to where we can do. Let's see if I can send. I think there's a way for us to actually move units from one area to another. So I should, in theory, be able to manage Jogaris Castle and have them send units over. So let me see how to do that real quick. I should be able to go to Jogaris Castle, Garrison, and transfer troops from select the garrison you want to transfer units to, and I want to move them up to Sibir. And we are going to move a shit ton. We could move a lot of legionaries, I actually really want to. Yeah, that's a ton of legionaries, right? Like 131 legionaries. We'll move 131 of them up here, and that will help us out quite a bit with reducing the amount of cost it takes for Joe Garris to get set up. And then instead of us directly doing too much here, and we will actually go to our parties, and we are going to go. We can set both of these guys up as pretty defensive as well if we wanted to, and just be like, well, we need these guys to be defensive because as soon as we get a we can always pull them into an army to be aggressive, right? So keeping them on the defensive side is probably the better option. Okay, and let's go to the dungeon real quick, just so I can see who all we have here. We have quite a few of people here, and a few of them are actually kind of like mad at me, but whatever. We could free all of them, in all honesty, but we don't necessarily need to do that. What's our current morale at? 63. Okay, we've got time. Some of these guys are still on the way here, so let's just wait. Loki and Overlord are both working on building up their units right now. They're not doing great, but I mean, it's helping a little bit, right? How far away are some of these guys? Because I need more than 600 units if I want to take on this next group. Okay, what I am going to do is I'm going to pull in Loki as well as Overlord into this army. Never mind, I can't do that. So I'm hoping that they don't get bodied at this point, right? Varnovopol only has 536, so they've dropped quite a few. Okay, now we're going to besiege the town, get prepped. And we are definitely taking this city as well. We're going to go ahead and set up the battering ram first and foremost. And we could do some siege towers. Let's go ahead and do... no, let's not do siege towers. Okay. Now we're going to set up some fire onagers because they get built quicker than trebs. And we're just going to put this treb in the back burner so they're not like actively fighting, right? Start moving all of our stuff to move all of our stuff to the back. Okay, and now we're gonna go boom, boom, and boom. All right, now we're gonna lead the assault. We've got our siege engines. We have our stuff prepped, right? We just need to make sure delegate command is on. And we need to put somebody in charge of at least one of these areas. We'll put Dread Brothers in front of one of these guys, right? Can we do that? Oh. Okay, you. Eagle Strike's got some decent ranged influence, so let's put him over here, I guess. Bellathor, we can put him in charge of one of these groups. We used to have Kyle Drywall's Bane in one of them, but he's not doing too hot because he's dead. And we're just going to start dragging some of our guys out and about. And hoping that they're able to do some stuff. Keith the Fourth should probably be in a mix. Arwen can go into any of this, right? Oh no, Eagle Strike's actually a really good range leader. Now I think about it. And then Boromir's doing fine. Here near, we have a lot of other units, and every time I assign them out, they just end up getting reset. So I'm not too worried about this. We'll just go ahead and set it up, and then put delegate command on. And I'm going to run all the way up here, and then lift up these damn lift up these ladders. We need these ladders up and going, because that triggers our units to run. So just like balls to the walls, run, right? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run all the way up here to where the ladder is. We're just gonna pop one up. And it looks like we got more ladders on that side, which is fine. And we have our battering ram going. And we should be able to take Varnovapol. And if we take Varnovapol, I will also keep it, because I'm feeling pretty confident with our ability to hold on to these things. No, I went a little high. Okay, right about there. That's a good hit. About right there. We are already up and into the thick of it at this point. Okay. Oh man, he moved. He sidestepped that like a pro. All right, boom. Okay. So we're doing okay right now, right? We have plenty of units. We're kind of just like throwing our guys at them. We're doing the ye old Red Army strats. Red Army works, by the way. And my biggest thing at this point is I just want to pick these guys off so they're not constantly shooting everyone on the side. Excuse me, sir. 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 Where am I getting shot from? Oh, way up here. Hi, buddy. Sir, I do not appreciate the arrows. I can't tell if I'm high or low, but I can tell if I'm... Oh, man. I went way over his head. That sucks. I honestly didn't think there would be that much drop. How am I missing this? Am I that bad at this game? There we go. And we're like thoroughly on the walls at this point. We've taken a lot of damage though, so I need to be a little bit more mindful. Okay, so we have lost Null the Second. So I'm over here losing my units, which probably shouldn't be, but oh well, is what it is. Let's go ahead and climb. Whoa, I am dropping frames, something fierce. Why am I dropping frames right now? I mean, stream's not dropping frames, the game's dropping frames. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is like sluggish here. Like, this feels gross to play. How are there units here on these walls? Hi, friend. Boom. taking out the trash. Not sure if there's anyone up here on top of this tower, but I'm gonna make sure there isn't. Friend, foe. Nope, they're all dead. Okay. This is a huge city too. This looks dope. I can see some blue flags over there, right? Oh man, they just got hit with a massive reinforcement wave. Oh, it looks like there's some enemies up top. I'm getting shot. Ah! I don't like getting shot. I need to go over to the other top of that, down the way a little bit. We need to recruit some more units, actually. We have lost probably 10 of our companions. Since, like, last stream and this stream, right? Between the two. And some of them were actually really good units, so I kind of need to like re-recruit some guys. I'm gonna be honest here. Take some of these pesky little archers out so they're not, you know, freaking filling me up with arrows. Oh, I'm down. Oh shit, I died. That may actually be, I don't know how this is gonna work. Like, I died there. Like, Taurus is dead. I don't know how this works. We're about to find out. This may actually be the end of our campaign because I never got a heir. I don't know how this works. Novus, I do not have a son. This may be it. Nope, don't have a wife. GG then. I think this is GG. This may be GG, guys. We're going to take all of our gear off just in the off chance that we get replaced by somebody else. But I think this is it. I think this is actually GG. That would be incredibly hilarious to end the actual streaming the run just off of going a little too gung-ho and being like, yep, nope, I played dumb. Yep, that's it. I think that is it. Oh, and I'm naked because I pulled all my gear off. On the 18th day of spring, 1094, Taurus died in battle. Clan destroyed with no suitable heirs, but Stallion declares no more. Your journey ends here. Damn, dude. That's yeah. Okay. Wow. GG, ladies and gentlemen. I did not want the Chatterlord run to end that way. I knew I should have gotten a son and a wife, but I just started going on the warpath instead of pursuing love. That's what I get for not pursuing love. If there's anything that we can learn from this, ladies and gentlemen, it's that you need to make sure that you have a wife and kids, I guess, when it comes down to Bannerlord or spouse and children, just in general. Get some heirs, because if you don't and you die, you die. All right, let's go ahead and go through our statistics real quick, because this is sad. Bro, this is such a sad end to it, too. Like, we weren't even an hour into the stream. Campaign time 9 years, 3 seasons, and 16 days. Real world time 1.26 hours. We had more than 1.26 hours. I don't understand how it says 1.26 hours. Because this is like the 14th episode, and we do 3-hour episodes for live streams, so a lot more than that. 0 children born. That right there is what Fubar does. Influence earned 4,500. Issues solved 23. 28 tournaments won. Highest tournament leaderboard rank was 3. 14 prisoners recruited. 43 troops recruited from towns and villages. 0, which is just from companions. 0 enemy clans defected. 0 total crime rating gained. We had 128 wins, 14 losses. Okay. Biggest battle won as the leader, 1791. Biggest army formed by the player, 1269. 0 clans destroyed. We killed 97 heroes in battle. We killed 1,407 units. Hero prisoners taken, 44. Troop prisoners taken, 2,700. Okay. We captured 15 towns, 25 castles. We cleared 23 hideouts, and we spent 31, almost 32 days as a prisoner. Finances, a shit ton of money. I'm not even going to try. I collected so much tribute. I'm not going to even try to come up with how many. What is this? I've never seen this screen. Is this a mod screen or actually what the game shows when you die? I think this is what happens when you die. I actually died. Like, this is like we lost. We didn't, like, I mean, it is what it is. I knew I should have gotten an air before going too gung-ho, but I was like, oh, I'll be fine. Meanwhile, I got knocked out twice. I typically don't get knocked out. I typically get low health and be like, I'm gonna back up and let my troops do it. Now I was like, I'll be fine. No, I died straight up. I got wrecked. So we've earned a decent amount of money, right? But when we earned like 90,000 from workshops, it's not too bad. 10,000 from ransoms, a lot from taxes, and a shit ton in tribute. That is an absolute metric fuck ton of tribute that we've earned versus paid. We've only paid 154,000 in tribute, right? Which is much less than what we've earned in taxes. We've collected a lot because we've won a lot of wars. Crafting, 453 weapons crafted. Most expensive weapon crafted. Two-handed sword worth 94,000 dinners. Number of pieces unlocked, 401. 12 crafting orders completed. And we have hired 101 companions. Companion with the most issues solved was Keith II with 0. Wow, okay. Companions with the most kills was Aragorn II with 266. I'm pretty sure Aragorn II died a long time ago. So he had the most kills. But yeah. That feels kind of bad. And the thing is honestly, I was just talking about trying to find a good ending point of the Chatterlord series, and we can easily continue using the Chatterlord type series as well if people like seeing companions, but we can do it in a like high fantasy setting or something instead, and just do an overhaul mod, seeing how all the mods work. And we could, come in here and like pick up from an autosave or something, but I feel like that kind of detracts from the ending of Taurus. I think actually dying in battle like that does feel somewhat fitting for us warmongering and never actually getting like an heir or anything like that. So, I mean, that is what it is. It kind of sucks. I wasn't expecting it to end that quickly. I kind of wanted us to at least, get a couple more streams in and, push back on some of the wars. So with that, with us dying like that, right? With us dying like that, does that mean all of the cities that we owned for the Northern Empire, did those just go straight to rebels? Do those go to the Northern Empire, or did they just get like abandoned and go back to the other factions? Kind of funny. Didn't you win the siege? I literally clicked on in on your clan death screen. Yeah, no, I won the siege. So what we did so far in the hour we've been live, so we're not even that far into the live stream, right? We went in, we besieged a castle. Okay, we took over a castle, gave it away. We started besieging a Khuzait city, and then the Khuzait sued for peace because they took over one of our cities and we hit max war exhaustion. So because of that, we weren't able to finish capturing the Khuzait city. Anyway, we were at war with Sturgia. While we started going and preparing for the Sturgeon War, we declared war against the Aserai, which is, you know, the Sultanate, essentially. I'm pushing Sturgia, and as I was pushing Sturgia, I took over Sabir. We captured Sabir, and we took it over, and I kept that for my clan. And then I was going to take over Varnovopol. I believe that's the name of the other port, the port that's next to Sabir. So we were besieging Varnovopol when I died. We literally were just about done with the fight too, and I just happened to like die fighting 2 stragglers, which is kind of embarrassing. But I was super low health, so I only needed to get hit once in the first place. But we died in Varnovopol at the very end of the siege. We won the battle. We won everything, right? But we died. So game over because we don't have an heir. You martyred yourself for the cause. Our hearts and souls for the cause. Isn't that like, how's that the salute go for a Attack on Titan? It's like, I think they had their arm up and like across their chest like that, right? But yeah, no, that's a GG. That's a fat GG. Feels kind of bad. I mean, we have a ton of mods currently installed, but well, I say a ton. That's actually not that many. BannerCraft is something I love, though. By the way, BannerCraft, dope. I'm definitely going to be using that for our next Bannerlord playthrough. But I definitely want to look into some other mods, right? And I don't have a plan for the rest of this live stream. Honestly, we ended the actual game itself pretty early. I did not expect that to happen, and I don't want to start a new one because I want to get a nice new mod stack together, and I don't want to start a new one on a specific episode that's meant for the end of, well, it wasn't meant to be the end, but that ended up being the end of Taurus. So that is what it is. What kind of mods am I looking for? I'm really looking for something that kind of makes me feel like Prophecy of Pendor. So that's what we're looking for, Canriel. Fate, I'm not gonna live stream Fate, at least not right now, on this. But anyway, guys, give me a little bit of time. I'm going to go ahead and shut down this live stream, and we'll start up a new one, and I'll figure out what I'll do in the meantime, right? Because I do want to actually put out, you know, a couple more hours of content, but I guess we're just gonna have a shorter episode specifically for Bannerlord, and that is what it is. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. We will be back with more Bannerlord at some point. Probably not next. It won't be next week, and it won't be tonight. So give me at least 2 weeks for more Bannerlord, and we'll be back in a little bit for something else. All right. But I will catch you all in a little bit. I don't do those kind of overhaul mods, but there's 1 or 2 decent overhaul mods for my understanding. Okay, I'll have to take a look at it.